What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is going to be a video on the top 10 Easter eggs in Garden Warfare 2. If you guys know all of these, good for you. If you don't know any, you're gonna learn them today. If you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure to like the video. If you guys are new, subscribe. Before we start the video, I just want to say this will be a list going from most well-known on the list to least well-known. So number 10 is going to be the most well-known on the list. Number 1 is going to be the least well-known. And yeah, thank you guys on the support on the first video. Like, I thank you so much. Let's get to number 10. So our first Easter egg for this video is going to be the Indiana Jones Easter egg. Basically, all you want to do is you want to go over to this camel over here. You want to interact, and over at this little platform, it will open up. Once you jump right in, you see a bowling ball coming at you. That's actually a reference to Indiana Jones and where the boulder is chasing him. I don't remember exactly what movie, but I remember it is in a movie where he has to escape a temple and a boulder is chasing after him. Yeah, that's number 10. Staying in the Seeds of Time, Egypt, we're going to be going to Crazy Dave's sarcophagus. Basically, if you don't know what this is, it is the tomb that holds pharaohs. So what you want to do is you want to stand on this, I don't know what this is, like a box, crate, and over at this wall it will actually open up. You will go inside. There will be these little walls that if you actually even touch them, you will die and you're unrevivable. You want to walk past it, and here you see sarcophagus. There's an exit, and there is also a little spot where you can hang off the edge of this like goat pirate ship. Kind of cool. You actually do see this if you're hanging from that other ledge over there, which is pretty cool. You can just jump to this if you're like a foot soldier or something, but you know, it's always cool to know that that's actually the right way to enter. And yeah, that is number 9. Next up, we have the Aqua Center cannon. Now in Aqua Center, it's just a reskin of Garden Center, a Garden Warfare 1 map, but there actually is a cool little secret. See, now if you go to this area, I'm actually using low gravity and super speed to do this easier, but you can actually do this in a regular map. It's just very hard. If you actually go up here, you'll see that there's a cannon. Now you might think that's just for detail, but you actually can use this cannon, which is very cool. If you actually get to use it, you can just go in it, and if you don't press anything, you can actually just go out of bounds. Pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know really many people who know about this, except for the fact that the reason I know about this is through people. So I didn't find this out myself. I was actually told about this. Pretty cool feature, if I do say so myself. Next up on the list, we have the original PvZ1 house. Now, if you load into Zomburbia as the plants team, where you spawn is pretty cool. You know, it's like a garden. There's a big bush in front of you with fences. But did you know that this house is actually the original Plants vs. Zombies house, like Crazy Dave's house? Yeah, if you don't believe me, just look at these tiles. This is the house. And over here, we actually have an RV, which is, I'm pretty sure it's Penny. Like, Penny from PvZ2? I don't know. Yeah, I actually didn't know that you spawned on this house. And I actually did a lot of research looking up these Easter eggs, and I didn't know this until I saw it. So yeah, pretty cool. Next up on the list, we have Dark Souls Easter egg. Now, if you're a fan of Dark Souls, I'm terribly sorry if I get this information wrong. All of that I have seen through my research has told me that this is actually Dark Souls, and basically what it's showing here is apparently checkpoints are campfires in that game, and this is their Easter egg towards Dark Souls. Yeah, I didn't know about this. Like, I didn't even know this was back here, and if I did see it, I just assumed that it's part of the castle, but apparently it actually is an Easter egg from Dark Souls, or about Dark Souls. Comment down below if you do know some of these that I'm gonna mention after this. Alright, and next up on the list, we have the Moon Base Z machines. So basically, these machines at the beginning of the map actually give you cool little facts, and some are fake, like zombie brains and crystal brains and whatnot. But actually, you can actually interact with these, which I didn't even know these were a thing to begin with, let alone interact with them. It wouldn't work for super brains, so I went as an imp. I guess you have to be lowered down, but yeah, you can actually interact with these, and these actually do something. So yeah, I actually didn't know this. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it tells me that Venus is the only planet that spins clockwise. I'm actually gonna look that. Okay, well, that's true. Venus is the only planet that rotates around the sun in a clockwise pathway. Okay, I mean, Garden Warfare 2 is educating us. All right, on to the next one. Alright, coming in at our number 4 spot, we have the Yeti pooping in Zombopolis. That sounds insane when I say it out loud. Basically, in Zombopolis, at the final stage, near the robot's kneecap, there actually is a Yeti sitting on a toilet, pooping, reading a newspaper. Yes, you heard it. There is a Yeti shitting while you are trying to defeat a giant robot. Yes, yeah, you heard that right. Right here, where you go, you can't really see it that well, but he is pooping. There is a toilet under him, and the only reason I found this out is because I was looking for Easter eggs on this map, and I saw him, and I remember I wasn't originally going to add him in, but then I remember the Yeti in Garden Warfare 1. This is probably him taking his break. Yeah, he's on his... I mean, there is a train in this map, so it's very much a possibility that he made a pit stop to take a shit next to a 100-foot tall robot. Okay, coming in on the podium at number 3 is going to be the Moonworm. Now, if you know what the Moonworm is, you're going to be confused as to why I put it at number 3 instead of at least number 2, or maybe probably even number 1. I'll tell you what, many YouTubers have covered this Easter egg. I know Zero X Fusions has, I know Toothless has, many YouTubers have. Even I have, okay? So many people have at this point that it's not really as rare as it used to be, because this was actually an Easter egg that it was almost impossible to find out, and I'm actually surprised people did. The requirements are crazy. You need like 10 or 15 people to emote all in one spot. If you know, you can only have 12 people on one team, so that means you have to have 3 of the other team at least to emote in one spot. Then a Moonworm comes out once a match, and it pops its head out. Here's actually a clip from my video you're watching right now. We got this to happen because back then I had like a ton of people and we wanted to do it. Yeah, that's why I'm putting it at number 3, is because so many people have covered it already, and it's just not as rare as it used to be. But you know what is super rare, and I guarantee you have never seen? Number 2. Number 2 is going to be Infinity Time developer name. So in the beginning of Infinity Time, you spawn in a smaller version of the bigger island that you fight the gnomes on, right? Well, actually, instead of just instantly killing the gnome floaty, you actually want to travel to the left to this little crack in the wall. If you walk in here, you will actually find every single developer that worked on Garden Warfare 2. And all their names, yeah, it's really cool. I found this out. I think I was just walking around and I went in there and I found it. I don't know when I found it. I have no idea actually how I found it. I could be saying something. A lot of these viewers for my stream have told me. By the way, twitch.tv/NoahStarves. A lot of viewers for my streams have told me, and yeah, I'm not sure if this one is one of them, but it might be, and if you're the person who told me that and you remember, thank you. But there is one Easter egg, even though I guaranteed you haven't seen number 2. I'm gonna do a 180 and guarantee you probably have seen this one, but never realized it. Because number 1 is Back to the Future Lightning. Now let me explain. Zombopolis. The second stage, you are near a town hall looking thing. If you notice, there is actually a clock on it. Now, this clock, a reference to Back to the Future itself. Now wait, that is not it. There is a 10% chance every single game for a second. After you capture the point, lightning will actually strike the town hall, as shown in this clip. I have never seen anybody talk about this. I have seen one YouTube video about this. One YouTube video, and it was posted a month ago, meaning either nobody did a video on this, or that is when it was found. I know. It's crazy. I didn't even know this was a thing. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like. Before I ask you to subscribe to me, subscribe to Petrifying. He is the reason why we have a number 1 on this list. I didn't ask for permission, but credit is enough. Go subscribe, and then subscribe to me after while you're down in that description. Really, if you guys did know any, I'm actually very curious if you guys knew, if you guys knew more than 6 of these, I will... Good job. You're like me, and you spend too much time on this game. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys want another top 10, comment down below as well. And, yeah, peace.